Hey look, I'm back after 5 days of not making a Christmas video. So today is day 8, and if we push the button, let's see how many days are left until Christmas. Guess what? We got 17 days until it's Christmas, and on the 8th day today, we're going to look at this thing, and no, it's not just Santa's face. This is actually a Christmas image changer thing. So let's just see what happens when you push the button. So we push the button and the image retracts and then starts cycling. And now it's a Christmas tree. We push it again. And it cycles again to a snowman holding a candy cane. And if we push it one more time, we get the last image, which is, guess what? It's Tall Pup in his Christmas skin, and it's a reindeer, so that's pretty cool. And we can swap it back to Santa, and that's what we're gonna do. So now it is Santa. So let's look at the redstone, and let me just put my night vision on. So if we just take a look inside of here, basically what it is just a wall of pistons retracting the image on the front, and then the piston feed tape cycles 8 times, and then that extends again. So if we just see how the redstone works, so when we push the button, we have this pulse extender, and this comparator updates this observer, activating this observer wall, and the pistons will retract. And then 12 ticks later, down here, it will activate this pulse multiplier, which is a really derpy one because I just wanted to get this done and not compact. So it's just this pulse multiplier that pulses exactly 4 times, and then when the button press is done, this piston extends, and then 8 ticks later, there's this pulse thingy, which basically gives the same pulse as a 1 button, and it pulses this 4 pulse multiplier again, so it pulses another 4 times, so now in total it's 8 times, and the image is completely cycled. And then when this pulse extender is done, it will extend the observer walls again. So yeah, that's basically how my design works. But there is another design which is way better, and that's the one that I'm going to show right now. So this is my design that I used in the Christmas plot, and this one up here is the design that Melon BP made because he doesn't like observers, and this one's way better in every single way possible. So I don't know, I somehow broke it somehow, so now it's just like all one color and then one color like this. I'm too lazy to just change the whole thing. So if we just push the button, it's all synced and beautiful and stuff, and it's gonna pulse exactly 8 times, so it's gonna be black there and white here. And his basically does the exact same thing as mine, but he does it way better. So when you push the button on this, it'll activate this pulse multiplier thing, and this one's a really smart one because I made a copy over there so we can see how it works later. But basically this piston goes up, this comparator powers that block and the piston, and all these retract, and then this pulses 8 times, and the output is this block here, and that's the whole piston feed tape going. And then when this is done doing its 8 pulses, this piston retracts, this torch activates all of this, and then the pistons extend as soon as the 8 pulses are done. So it's really fast too and synced. So let's look at it again. So it just instantly starts swapping the blocks, and then as soon as it's done, it just pops them back in and it's all flush. And his uses a different piston feed tape layout. So let's just see how it works. So this piston just retracts, and this piston also retracts, and then this just pushes the row over there, and then it just continues the cycle like that. So down here is the pulse multiplier he used. Now here it has exactly 4 items, and this pulses exactly 4 times. So basically the way it works is when you activate this piston, this block extends and activates this redstone, this repeater, and this piston, which unlocks this hopper, so then this hopper clock starts going back and forth. But every time it pulses, one of these items will be like let go, And then as soon as this reaches like 0 items, it will turn off. And the piston will retract because it's no longer being powered and it's no longer being butted either. So when this block goes up, you can tell a piston is being butted, and then when this piston unpowers, it basically buds the piston, it retracts, and the pulses are all done. And that's how his pulse multiplier works. I might use it in some circuits because it's a really useful one and it's really easy to use too. So Melon BP's design, the best one. My design, really crappy and uses observers, but doesn't matter. Redstone's a learning process. Woo! Anyways, hope you enjoyed this Christmas video, and I'll see you probably 2 days or maybe 2 weeks later. So goodbye.